Welcome back to the 8th concession. My name is Natalie. Well, I was getting ready to edit this video today and I realized that I hadn't actually done an introduction to what the video is going to be about. So I'm introducing it after it's already finished, but it was, I had mentioned we had plans to rehabilitate around our pond, and one of the things we had there was an arbor out of wood that we had used in 2021 when my daughter got married on our property. We moved it from a different corner of our property to over by the pond because I thought it would be a lovely entranceway and I was going to plant things around it. But because it was just staked in the ground, it was falling over and it needed some repairs, and we had some bad windstorms, so it needed some care given to it. And I also wanted to start rehabilitating the plants around the pond because right now it's just so overgrown with these invasive phragmites that are all over our property in all the wet areas and especially around the pond. So I wanted to start that with just one section of the pond this year. We'd like to eventually go all the way around the pond, but it's a bigger job than you think, and when you're already doing a lot of other things on your property with animals and gardens and such, that you don't get it all done. But we did get a start on it this year. So the first thing that had to be done is to take down the gazebo and then prepare the ground more so it would be stable and not blown over, and then put that back up, clear around it, and do some planting. So let me show you how that went. Today is finally planting day. Craig has the arbor up, and today he's going to just take down some of these reeds and weeds from behind here so I can get some new plants in the ground. So this is what we're dealing with here with these phragmites. You can see all of the brown stem is what was underwater. So the pond is quite deep here. And then just look at the root on that. So I'm going to be planting, what do we got here? Wild bergamot, cardinal flower. Which one is this? Smooth oxeye. My weeping willow that I just picked up. This is the eastern red bud. Look at those pretty heart-shaped flowers. And a turtle head plant. I'm going to put the weeping willow over here near the edge of the pond. Now, our edge is very ragged here and it's very high. We had more rain. This is about the highest the pond gets. But it's a willow, so it won't mind some wet feet. I'd like it near the shore so that it sort of drapes over. I think it'll look so pretty. So the weeping willow will go there. Now the wild bergamot doesn't mind a bit of shade, so I'm going to put it near the willow. So as the willow grows, it doesn't mind that, it'll be a bit of shade. And I think I'm going to put the eastern redbud over here. That's actually a small tree, and it has the most beautiful pink blooms in spring. And it does not like standing water, so I want it away from the edge of the pond a bit. So I think I'm going to put it there. This is one of my lilacs, and behind there is another one of my lilacs. I think this is a purple boomerang, and the little one back there that kept getting eaten by the rabbits is a pink one. So weeping willow, bergamot, eastern red cedar, and then I think I'm going to put the smooth oxeye here. The purple and yellow I think will look lovely together. Over here I have some blue flag iris that I already own. I'm going to transplant a clump near the water, and then I think I'll put the cardinal flowers behind it because they're a big, tall, beautiful red. That leaves the turtle flower, which I think I'm going to put here because my path is going to come right where the wagon is here. I think just off the path I'll do that. I think I picked a red or an orangey red. Is that all of them? Yes, I think that's all of them. So I'm going to set them out first and then get to work. My blue flag iris. It's just about finished blooming, so I think it's safe to transplant. You're supposed to wait till they finish. It's almost finished and has a lot of seed pods. So I'm going to take part of it from the back because there's an iris behind it. You can kind of see the flowers here from just the regular purple iris. So I'm going to probably take this from this side here where it's growing into there. Well, I'm dirty and sweaty, but step one of the pond rehabilitation for this year is almost done. The arbor is back up, and I have some native wildflowers that are going to bring some color around the pond planted, as well as my favorite tree, the weeping willow. So let me show you. And here's how it looks a couple of weeks later. You can see my climbing rose. You can hear the frogs today. My cardinal flower seems to be doing okay. And the purple flag iris seems to have taken root. You can see how wet it is. We had a monster rainstorm. So it's a good thing these are moisture-loving plants. This is the turtle head or something. Looks like it's going to bloom soon. The wild bergamot is not happy. Now it is a perennial, so I'm going to see if maybe it comes back happier next year. But my smooth oxeye is blooming. And my weeping willow seems very happy. Now this eastern red bud doesn't like its feet wet, so I hope it dries up for it a bit soon. But right now, it looks okay. And my lilacs are enjoying it as well. The roses in front have had a slow start, but you can see all the buds coming now.